front page. Whenever that's talking your page, send on your niggas to come delete you. Vroom, vroom, solo, fofo. Take off and take up his face, bitch, they gon' eat you. Military AKs, I know the whole thing.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to No Days Off Radio, NDO Radio. We are now in your radio. And to the ones that's tuning in, welcome to No Days Off TV. And I got my boy, Ichigo G-Ku.
In the South, my nigga, they call me Kid Robert, aka Lil Robert of the T Types as well. Fuck with us at TTG and Digibasic Entertainment TV. Fuck with us at Digibasic TV on YouTube as well. Come fuck with us.
Now, man, we got you in here, man. You said a little bit about East Texas, man, but
East Side.
hey, tell us, man. Tell us exactly where you from, what you represent, man.
I represent like in a little old corner of Shreveport, Louisiana. It's a town called Marshall, Texas. Probably about like 15 to 30 minutes from there. That's like the border. Like that's like the border camouflage land. We call that area Gotham City, along with like Jefferson. From like here to Tyler, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Jefferson, Longview, Harlton,
okay,
Elysian Fields, all that. Where's that? Uncertain Texas, all that.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Deep East Side, way deep East Side.
Way
Marshall,
deep.
Texas, we out here, nigga.
Yeah.
Gotham City, we out here, nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Gotham City, man. From Gotham City all the way to the Shout, man. AKA the
Oh,
third,
my young
man.
boys in Paris turning the fuck up, my
Hey,
shit, nigga.
shout out to my city, man.
God damn, boy.
So, man, let's jump it off, man. Tell me a little bit what inspired you as an artist, man, and what type of work of music that really inspired G-Ku. I'm going to call you G-Ku, man.
Hey, if y'all don't want to call me that, y'all can just say Robin, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can say that too, you know what I mean? But, really, when this music shit, Tupac got me kind of started. Like, listening to music, you know what I'm saying? That's that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to comprehending music, man, like, I'm born in 1996, so I caught the end of it. So it's like when the first thing you heard on the radio is a whole bunch of, and then in our area too, like, if it wasn't like Screwed Up Click, like UGK, Swisher House,
The
like
real classics.
DSR, like that
yeah.
deep Texas shit, we was on Tupac, Crucial Conflict, Bone Thugs,
Right, for sure.
Mr. Pookie, Mr. Lucci, Zero. Like, you know what I'm saying? Southern
It's
music.
that, we gotta go ahead and say it's that Texas shit, man.
Yeah, nigga, like,
That's just what that is.
like where we had made that Houston war that, you know what I'm saying, down here, they got the whole screw culture from us, so it's all right.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Tupac and Zero for sure. Them niggas, yeah.
And so would you say Tupac is what really got you your start in rap, or is that just kind
I
of
started music, like
you started music in general?
music in general.
Okay.
I'd probably say Tupac and Eminem got me started in rap. And
Right.
Zero.
Right, you know, at one point when I was talking to different people that come in, I was calling them rappers, and I just don't like saying that because, like I say, I work with you guys, and I see you work, and I know that what you got going on is more of a artist lifestyle than it is
Like
just a
actual
rapper.
hip hop, like
Yeah,
that street culture, block music shit, like that's the type of music I do though.
Right.
Like if you was to put like an overall compass on my style, it'd be like that Hot Boys, like No Limit, like Boosie, Webby type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on some downs, like if it's not that like Screwed Up Click shit. As far as like the rap style of it, but
right.
when you say artists earlier, that's true too, because a lot of these niggas really don't be like, they don't be on no rap shit like that, but like they make like good music. So I give them a pass for what they do, but like term hip hop and rapper, they just throw that term rapper loosely on like a lot of niggas. Like,
A lot
of these
people,
niggas
I
have
noticed
never
that,
like,
bro.
hey, yeah, like a lot of these niggas ain't even like 30-second freestyles. They can't do that.
Right.
You can't be a rapper like if you're not really writing your own shit. Like it be niggas they'll like say with
Wait, hold on now. You might say something controversial. Let's stop for a second. Hold on. God damn. Did you just say if you do not write your own music, you can't be a rapper? Is that what you said?
Because if you're a singer, it's different. Like it's just your voice. Anybody can write your shit if you singing. Like that's the reason why like like I said, a nigga like Michael Jackson, he don't need to write his own shit. All he would need to get like is a verse from R. Kelly, and now Michael Jackson need to sing that out. But if Michael Jackson was a rapper, then he would come out here like, oh, ain't none of y'all niggas fucking do. But the whole time, like, you know what I'm saying, somebody else doing this shit, they'll be like, I'm LeBron scoring like 60 a game, but then it come out, I got steroids.
I feel
enhancement drugs, like on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had like 50 writers, but be that nigga like only I write my shit. If I don't write it, like most of the time I don't even write my music because I just go off like.
Well, you heard it here at NDO Radio.
He still don't come from another nigga, man. Hey, but if y'all want verses, my nigga, I charge very cheap, my nigga, for right now. Because when I turn up, it might cost like a little bit, but it's still. Like, I get niggas 2K for verses, nigga, because I always do this shit. Y'all can come get a verse from me anytime. You know what's so crazy? One of my older cousins, he really got me deep into this rap shit. Right. I started writing for this nigga, fam.
Oh, man.
And then, like, the niggas I was rapping to, all the niggas in the city, like, back home, they was getting verses from me. I'm like 11. I'm like 10, 11, nigga. Like, these niggas like 28, 29, 30.
Yeah, see, that's why
I've been through Marshall, but you niggas ain't even on this shit. I just ain't saying that. I just been an evil nigga in the background. Like,
that's what I was just about to ask you. I was about to say, man, so how did you, or when did you get started in rapping? But if you were writing verses at 11, I can only imagine how early it was when you really started putting forth the effort. You know what I mean?
Like, say, as far as freestyling, I started trying to freestyle when I was like 8.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I really started, like, trying to attempt to rap. But I was like, yeah, I want to rap. I was like 9. So, I was born in 96, right? So, like, that's like, what, 06, 05, 06? That was around the time Carter 2 came out. Yeah, that nigga Wayne really made me rap.
Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga. Because
Carter 2
was definitely
a classic, man. Like, y'all niggas shit on there, man.
Oh, man. A nigga had a Facebook post the other day. He was talking about the Carter 3 was the best Carter. I'm like, nigga, what? Like,
come on.
The Carter 2 made me want to rap in the first Carter. The first Carter.
It seemed like he had a chip on his shoulder when he dropped the Carter 2. Like, it was like, y'all heard me on the Carter, but
y'all slept. Y'all slept on that first beat because I be arguing with niggas up and down like that first beat. Oh my god, nigga. That hoe had that Go DJ on that hoe.
Come on, man.
That first beat. Oh my god.
Come on, man.
Then he gave you drop 1 and drop 2 Wayne on that hoe. Like, that's the reason why I like that first card on Wayne. Like, but that's what really made me want to start trying to put pen and paper.
Mixtape Wayne is the greatest, bro, of all time.
You talking about best mixtape rapper or best rapper ever?
Of all time. Mixtape Wayne. Now the albums, but Mixtape Wayne.
That's tough.
Mixtape Wayne.
That's tough, nigga.
Bro, he went on like a 10-year hiatus where he was on everybody's shit.
Not even just 10. Wait. If you say 10, because you gotta think you got No Ceilings.
Oh my god,
No Ceilings came out like what?
You had to have a Wayne verse in like the early 2000s, 2005, 2009.
Because that mixtape Wayne big shit. Like when he started the SQ shit, the first SQ mixtape when he dropped, he was officially on that mixtape shit. That was like 2002.
Yeah.
So bro, look at what all that that nigga gave everybody from like 2000 to 2010.
Right.
But my favorite era of mixtape Wayne though, it gotta be the Squad Up shit. It gotta be from like SQ, like the SQ1 shit.
That's when he brought Currency and all of them on, right?
No, that was before. That was a little bit before. Because when Drought, like when Drought 2 came out, that's around the time he brought Currency in. But because he had a mixtape between then, he had SQ1, like SQ1, SQ2, all the way to SQ6 the remix. Around the time SQ3 and 4 came out, that was 2003. And then 2004, when he dropped the rest of the SQs, like, you know what I'm saying, SQ6 the remix, and then SQ7, 10,000 bars, we rapped on 26 different instrumentals. Nigga.
Right, yeah. I mean, that was a different
that nigga went
bro.
Super Saiyan 2 on niggas, that was like, I'm like, bro, how's niggas, this around the time everybody really was like thinking like, I mean, Eminem was really that nigga, him and Jay and Beanie. Beanie and them was cool, but I don't think at that time niggas really slept on Wayne, bro. Because like outside of Eminem, Ludacris, and Jay, it wasn't really, and Nas, it really wasn't nobody else fucking with Wayne.
At that time, no.
But Moral Technique and all the underground niggas, if we count the underground shits and we call them mixtape too, that'll change the conversation. But we talking about like...
We talking about what moving the streets and what you seen in the clubs. That was Wayne.
Oh, as far as like clout and all that shit like that, popularity, yeah, Wayne. Because like, You gotta think, even still with Wayne had street shit niggas slept on though. Cause you gotta think the prefix and the suffix, that came out 2004, 2005. Remember you brought up Currency now came in, like Louisiana Volume 1 came out 2006, right? So that's the first Carter already been out and the Carter 2. But before that, there's the Young Money mixtape. Because Young Money was the name of Wayne's rap group when it changed from Hot Boys, then Squad Up. Because Squad Up and the 500 Degrees tape, like my favorite Wayne tape ever, nigga, when it come to albums, that was the 2002 shit.
That was that Get Off the Cone.
No, that was the Get Off the Cone shit before that. That was like South. That was like 2000.
See, I'm an old Wayne. When the high boys,
yeah, nigga, like come on, shit,
the block
nigga.
is hot. You know what I mean? When that shit dropped, that you know,
nigga,
I remember it was times I was in the mirror trying to memorize the Wayne and the Juvie verse because I didn't want to be a nigga that when we got with the squad, I ain't know the words. So I'd be playing, rewinding it, because, you know, I don't want to say my age, but a nigga had it on tape. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out Kid, shout out Nut, shout out Young Yo, the Squad Up Pioneers, because I named my group SQ Outlaws after Wayne and Tupac, really. That's where we got that shit from. So shout out Wayne, too. Shout out Gutter, too. That nigga, T Streets, shout out him, too, for real.
Since we talking about naming, tell me a little bit about your stage name and how you got it and what's your meaning.
Ichigo mean 15 in Japanese, because when I was 15, that's when, like, when I wanted to be a rapper, like that fantasy shit, you know what I'm saying? When it's just because I feel like a fantasy and like your purpose are like two different types of shits.
Oh, I feel that.
And I didn't take music as serious as I do now until when I found out what it truly meant to be a rapper and what I was getting into and how small I would be in the world, even as a top ranking rapper, even like where Jay-Z sitting at right now, if we want to speculate, go to another conversation. You could be like the best of us in our culture right now, and we still held at like a low ladder of the world. And I didn't see that shit till I was 15.
Right.
So that's the reason why I had changed it to Ichigo. Because you know what I'm saying, that bleach shit too. Shout out Tite Kubo, one of my favorite artists in the world. He kind of inspired my music too. So yeah, like Ichigo 15.
For sure. So when you get in the studio, man, everybody gotta have a certain thing going on, man. What's your creative process when you're in the studio? Take me through your mindset. And it wouldn't necessarily say in studio, because I know a lot of people write outside the studio. So what's your creative process as far as when you're sitting down, you're getting ready to approach a song and we get what we get today? What mode did you go through to get there?
So comparing myself to niggas that talk, like if you talking about the best niggas in a barbershop every day, I want my name to be in that.
I feel that.
So when niggas be like when I used to go back,
that's a hidden gem that people don't think about is the barbershop talk. Barbershop talk, sports talk.
And shit like Math Hopper, what's that shit he got?
Music like sports.
What's that shit he got? My expert opinion, shit like that, man. Fought for the battle rapper, like how they bring all types of niggas to the barbershop. They be bringing Cassidy, they be bringing Cannabis, they be bringing Ransom, they be bringing. I'm talking about like we talking.
Oh yeah,
rap.
I seen one where they had the baby rap, in there too.
Nigga, they be having everybody. They explain literally the industry. So they mean when we was talking about my name earlier, Ichigo, right? Mm-hmm. When I was 15, I was out researching and doing all this work and all this and all that, and I truly, it's like I walked in a door that I wasn't supposed to go into. It's like, oh, this is what this industry is, and then this is how niggas will do you, and then this is how the world is also at the same time. Because listening to this Tupac shit, listening to everything that he talking about, I understand the reason why he angry, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I had it rough, you know what I'm saying? So just picture being young and black in America, especially in Marshall, you know what I'm saying? In the West Side Marshall where the water dirty and all this other type of shit,
so
you know what I'm saying? Like...
So just in general, just when you say your creative process, is just something to
the energy,
to vent, yeah.
Not even just the vent and the energy, like the odds that I'm trying to overcome or when I'm trying to achieve shit that niggas say impossible. Just think about when I was saying before. There's a saga where I used to go by a different rap name back in the day from 8 to 15.
Oh shit!
You see what I'm saying?
Can you let the people know what that name is? You know
oh yeah, it's still Kid Goku. You know what I'm saying? It's still
okay.
80s Kid G. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
But it's like at the same time, like from 8 to 15, like even still like my mama used to be pissed, bro. I used to be raw as fuck in this sports shit. Like 13, coming in like from junior high to high school, I was riding the bitch in the sports shit. Everybody knew. That's the reason why the hoes and all the niggas that even didn't fuck with me at one point, like, oh, you out that football shit. These niggas wanted to beat me playing football. I used to watch these old ass sports tapes with like Jerry Rice, like Randy Moss, and like Barry Sanders, all the other niggas, and I was trying to get on some football shit, just get my weight up. Right. But I was really trying to do this music shit on sneakers, listening to Tum Tum, UGK, and Ludacris all through that time. So I was just like, I bet I ain't even know this. I ain't know this football shit really. But like that's when I was learning more also about the industry. Like my stepdaddy shot me a tape, like a bootleg tape talking about the Illuminati. I was just like, man, what the fuck this stupid ass bullshit is? I started looking at it, it's like, like I just took all this shit with a grain of salt, where the fuck like this, cause it was just so big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and if you ain't prepared for self, sometimes when you go on a life research and shit, you discover some shit you wasn't ready for, man.
Look, I'm telling you,
know
be very careful. Like when niggas be talking about like third eye talk, Jedi talk, all this other type of shit like that, you gotta be very careful like what you walking into, cause it's like It's one of those things where that universal saying, be careful what you wish for. You know what I'm saying? Or reap what you sow. You know what I mean? Like, you got to understand these universal keys and these factors of knowledge. Right. It's like when an old man says more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit like that. It's metaphorical, almost like hyperboles and shit that you really got to understand what you're trying to get yourself into. So I think I stumbled across the deep end on a lot of shit. And it wasn't even just all rap related. And this shit made me angry, you know what I'm saying? Like little old me, I'm trying to go out and be like, oh, this is all bad. Even in the regular world, your community, people don't give a fuck about being a good person. Right. So it makes that shit even more worse, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm robbing, looking over Gotham now, everything dark. That's my mindset when I'm in the studio. And long term. So it's like, I bet. Now I just get I can't take my anger out on y'all, just shoot shit up and all this other type of shit like a school shoot do, because emotional man is dangerous. Emotional man is the most dangerous thing on earth.
I feel that.
So
I feel that.
If I see that my anger is higher than everybody, so I gotta control that shit. I gotta channel that shit. Like anger is very bad for your chakra.
So how would you describe your sound?
98, 99 Hot Boys, No Limit. Motherfucking Lil Romeo, Silk Psycho Fiend, motherfucking Currency, Old Young Money, Corey Guns, like
a little bit of everybody. That's what it seemed like.
Really, the streets though, like carjacking music, shit like that. Like I really made my shit for like young niggas that used to hop in cars, all this other type of shit. Like so that's only 80% of it. That's not what all of it comprises of. So no, I'm not a bad influencer, nigga. It's just it's shit that happens.
Nah, we unapologetic on NDO TV.
But we not promote. I feel my nigga young boy. We stop the violence. No
violence. But what 50 say? He say I don't ever want problems. But when they say they have a problem, I'm no problem.
Oh yeah, and then 50, bro. Yeah. Like if I could go down the list and then you ask me like what is my sound, I gotta really just imagine making a vegan smoothie and just putting all types of fruits in it. In order for you to get us like, okay, so this is this, and this, because something gonna go in the ladder chain that evolve from one place. Like say you look at Tupac, you get like Sibo, Marvin Gaye, you know, say Ice Cube, NWA, you know what I'm saying? With Eminem, you get Tupac, Ice Cube, Nas, NWA, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, and then with you know what I'm saying, Wayne, you get Big Pun, Nas, Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie, you know what I'm saying? And then with niggas like me, you get Youngboy, Wayne, Tupac.
You get all of that, yeah. It's just the culture that passes it down and keeps moving.
But I'm trying to keep this shit purified. So if I had like a first mission, like I'm a gatekeeper when it comes to this shit really. Like I listen to like a lot of other music, but it's like when we was talking earlier about that term rapper thrown around loosely. I don't like when niggas really call themselves rappers and they not rapping and they ain't really not rapping. Like say they go for battle rap niggas too. You can be a good battle rap nigga, but you can't make a song, or you can make a song and you can't do other things, other aspects. But that's still kind of subjective, depending on what you talk about too. At the same time, but even at the most basic point, I respect even the most basic point. If you hold up in that one element and you do that shit good, like if you're a basketball player, right, you in a certain position, you can't do anything else that like a agile round off star athlete that has a certain amount of like elements past.
You gotta be more than a one trick pony. I feel you.
Right, but if you do that one thing good though, that's still kind of okay, and I can kind of give you a pass for that outside of you not writing your own shit. You know,
right,
like I was saying,
I feel you on that.
But like a lot of these niggas not.
Because the thing about with people not writing their own music, I don't necessarily feel that doesn't make them a musician. Simply because even though somebody else wrote those lyrics,
they have an instrument in their voice, huh?
Yeah, you still gotta make those lyrics come to life.
They still a musician, but calling them like rapper though.
Because you know how they were saying how Drake didn't write his lyrics and Quentin Miller.
I would still say he's a musician.
Yeah, because I mean, because think about it. If Drake don't write those songs and the writer performs those songs aren't as big anymore. They don't. That's true though. They don't get because
he sells the market advantage point of you being a visual entertainer. That's almost like a puppet.
You gotta be more than a rapper. You have to be an entertainer in 2023. You can't just be a rapper.
And then that comes into being a rapper too.
Creator, you gotta be on TV. Like I mean, not necessarily TV, but you definitely gotta be on social media for sure.
Would you agree that if you like got on stage and you rapping and the crowd not fucking with you and they booing you off and it's clear that you're doing something wrong, would you still necessarily be counted as a rapper if you fail in the performance aspect?
You're still a rapper, you're still an artist, you're still a musician, you just need to be worked with.
Oh, yeah, that's a positive side. But what if it's like actually not for them? Like,
yeah, I mean, some niggas get on stage and it's not for them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, them niggas. So that's why I give Drake kind of a pass.
But then, you know what I mean? Then to me, you're just a rapper. You're not an artist. I wouldn't consider you a musician because you're no longer doing it on a professional level or trying to. You're more, I'm gonna do this for the guys. You know what I mean?
I can't be in that conversation right there because women buy
how can you be a rapper or artist and not perform?
You can't perform. That's what I was getting to. You can't be a rapper. You can't perform. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. You not having stage presence,
right? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, and it didn't come from somebody that performed a lot. Like, I got a lot of young niggas back at home that's trying to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they look at me as like a sin with me giving them hope. So I'm like, man, get in the studio, like get on stage with me, like come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the best way for y'all to do this shit. Y'all cannot be complaining about these niggas painting their fingernails and changing the culture, and y'all are not doing nothing about it. Y'all gotta actually come up here, and I'm giving y'all the turn. Y'all seen me on shows with Young Bleed from No Limit, fam, with nothing on no platforms yet, bro. This is before me even getting started, fam. So y'all can come in here and get in this studio, go battle some niggas, do something, but you at least release something, put something out there, at least put the forth to try to do something. We outnumbered, you see what I'm saying? And then there's the older niggas, like the OGs, that's not looking for the niggas that's actually like it's niggas out here, like this me speaking outside myself, it's niggas out here that's actually rapping. And they make it kind of political, like it's like a whole bunch of variables, like it's either A, everybody fuck with these niggas because they look good, but they really not making as good music as these niggas and they doing the same work as them. Right. Or B, like, y'all not even looking at all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are terrible A&Rs, artists that y'all already have. Y'all don't even market them and manage them, right? All this other type of shit. Y'all not really, labels not putting money behind their artists. I'm thinking if I'm a major label and I actually want to make money, I'm finna give people music that they actually want to hear instead of controlling and giving people bit by bit what we want y'all to listen to, and then the reason why y'all think what y'all think when it comes to music that y'all listen to is because of y'all picking out of what y'all have. Because y'all don't know there's more music out there. Why y'all think, like, they came and made SoundCloud the industry?
I don't agree.
They came and made SoundCloud the industry. Look at X, Kodak, Lil Pump, Lil Peep, and then this is excluding rap now. We're going on just musicians and artists. This is everybody's on SoundCloud. Logic, like all of these niggas, like you know what I'm saying. And then the industry is going to go find them, and they're still trying to certify them platinum. They was going in the game getting 4 or 5 times platinum without major label deals.
Yeah.
So that's showing you don't need a major label. All you need is a YouTube channel, a bag, and then whatever else that you come as long as you're doing your work, and you really don't need these folks.
I agree, but I disagree. I agree. There's a certain level.
But they got good distribution and marketing that can push you at a different level also. But that comes with really having a bag, though.
That's a different bag.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can go, like you say, you can go the independent route, which a lot of people like to start out going.
67% of my favorite rappers who influenced me musically, they're independent.
But I can say that. I can say that.
They either never had major label deals or the major labels did not treat them right. And I can name you a lot of people.
I feel you. I
swear to God, like, but at that point the music don't matter. It's business.
Right.
Like this is me speaking on like musical scale, because hip hop really don't have, like we was talking about earlier, the term rapper thrown around loosely and niggas being artists. There's a lot of artists. I would call these dudes musicians and recording artists. I wouldn't call most of these dudes rappers.
So man, what would you say would be the hardest thing about being an artist is?
The hardest?
The hardest thing about being an artist.
Man, that in my world, that really be sounding like a big negative. I don't be focused on what be hard about it at all, because I feel like all of it is. Because it's like you can decide one day to not do it or to procrastinate on it and a half step, and it's gonna bring your energy and motivation down. And those very thoughts I don't be diving into, because I keep so much shit around me, whether it's an old ass martial arts movie, a documentary, whatever. Other niggas' interviews, listening to other niggas' albums, mixtapes. I have so much around me that fuels me to write or rap or do anything music related that I never run out of that energy. You know what I'm saying? So The hardest thing about it is you not really taking it seriously. Or like if you in the gym and you trying to reach a certain goal, like, oh, I'm on to get 220 pounds. There's a lot of niggas that say that, and they want it to be all muscle. But it be hard as fuck for them because they either not consistent with their diet or they not consistent with their training. And what I mean by training is like their whole dietary process and what they trying to achieve.
I feel like a lot of it is mental too.
Oh yeah.
When I ask people, you know, what's hard about being an artist, I feel like a lot of people, consistency is a word that a lot of people don't like to use. But
it's hard.
Me being an audio engineer / producer / songwriter, rapper, all that other good shit, I feel like my hardest thing as an artist, or as just in music in general, is being consistent. Just being able to separate the music world from reality world. You know, being able to shake from being
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
So we talking about
really, I'm a full-time daddy, so I don't
you really gotta like put yourself in that position. Put yourself in position to get to another level to like further promote and push yourself to the world. That could be very, very tough if you don't have like the means of being very strategical with how you promote yourself on social media.
Right.
Because like say you when I look at your social media page and all that, you at least have like, you know, from equipment and everything that I've been around started that, you at least have some sort of means to record some music, do a video, and it don't even have to be rap related. It can be anything, and then you have the means of doing that. Like versus a lot of dudes who only have like their cell phone recording on like, you know, GarageBand, all this other type of shit. No merge.
I actually started out when I really started out recording my own stuff. I started with GarageBand.
They can live in a town with like 1,100 people and like not too much there. The next town that's like really got at least 20,000 people is probably like 3 hours away.
Right. And
their internet probably bad out there. Probably like Androids, all this other type of shit. Like so in that aspect too though, that's what I was meaning about the culture, because like at least where we trying to build it in Digimation, where we try to push through with hip hop and shit like that, is that like a long time ago when rap really started, it really started with them battling each other. It's like when you look at like they got it from like slavery where they used to play the dozens, like little roasting, all this other type of shit. Like you know what I'm saying, little jokes they trying to play.
Shit, but I think that's just black culture in general.
Right,
I mean,
because we in hip hop, you know what I'm saying, like. You know, you only see niggas acting like that. Like they ain't no white person. No shit like that. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like we really like, you know what I'm saying, made that shit. You know what I mean? Like I ain't heard of other niggas doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they took that and made it into like a ritualistic like song format, and then brought that in the neighborhood, and then they started using old 60s and 70s blues records, cutting with that shit, and started making use of the, you know what I'm saying, the 45s and all this other type of shit, old blues, rock and roll samples, whatever. I mean, if it wasn't like too deep rock and roll songs, it could be put in like a drum format, and then they would, you know what I'm saying, come up with their own little rhymes to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that aspect to me. Like shit supposed to evolve over the years, right? But over the years with me, what it seemed like from like as far as like what rap was supposed to be mainstream,
Right.
Like after like 2008, like slowly it just became polluted. And like it's almost like if you're a black person and then you got a white person in your family, and then you eventually have enough white people to where the black is like so far out, it's like 1%, 3%. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like say I listen to Trippie Redd, right?
Right.
He has a lot of trap music, a lot of rap music, and a lot of other music that I wouldn't consider really rap like that. But I would put him,
to me, he got more of a punk rock feel to me. I wouldn't even consider, he's like an emo rapper.
I wouldn't even say punk rock, because like I listen to punk rock music and Trippie Redd not all that way in there, like Green Day and like, you know what I'm saying, Sum 41, like punk rock bands and shit like that. Like he put that rock shit in it, but it's like more so like one of those things where it's like whatever's popular, whatever's a trend, is like where people gonna go. And since there's so many cultures over here in America, it has to be whatever is popping at the moment, because we all not on one accord, because we're not one tribe, we're not one race. Where in Africa, you'll see all Africans, or Haiti, you'll see all Haitians. Britain, you'll see all British people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? China, you'll see all Chinese people, where they don't have to worry about nomebody sneaking in, changing their culture, shit like that, like how I would say white people with investors did our shit.
I feel you.
Because look at what you have to do to be to sound like a mainstream rapper now, instead of be like, this is what my region is. Where we come from, this is what we sound like. Instead of trying to sound like everybody else.
I don't think that's the mainstream fault. I think that's just people being lazy and not trying to find something.
Oh, there's that too. Because people
all it was
felt the original.
when Migos came out and they did.
Everybody wanted to rap like them, and that shit pissed me off.
I don't even think that they wanted to rap like them. I think everybody was hunger of trying to get caught or get seen.
No disrespect
so
to Migos
everybody,
at all.
yeah, everybody wanted to be like Migos. You know what I'm saying?
Like, be yourself. The same way you want to be yourself around a girl at a party, be yourself and be congruent all the way around as a man.
Now, do you like to work alone in the studio, or do you like to have people in there for support? I know it'd be something like 10 deep in the studio.
I technically don't need support when it comes to that. Like, say if I need somebody to feed off of, I wouldn't need nobody to feed off of. I'm gonna just come do my shit. But if I have somebody with me that's like, oh, like I'm gonna put my verse on here after yours, and we won't work the studio together, we can do that too. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me needing, like, you know what I'm saying, like say I can only shoot while I'm open, nah, that's not me. If I really call myself a shooter, I'm gonna try to shoot my hand like a hand in my face, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so who are some artists that you would like to work with? I say artists. What's some artists you would like to work with here locally, or just say, let's say in the Texas region?
I consider all y'all artists, so I wouldn't label y'all local artists, because it's like what I was saying about hip hop a while ago. It started with the underground, and really what I see on the streets is better than mainstream music now.
Facts.
Like,
I agree with that.
There's no geeking, there's none of that shit. Like,
I get, and that's the thing about me, being able to be an audio engineer. I get to get that feeling of seeing what the streets got cooking up.
Nigga, we are hip hop. Why do you think the mainstream wanted to switch over to trap? Because our trap was all we listened to in the streets. We weren't listening to that other shit.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Jay, Tupac, Eminem, and the bigger niggas and all shit like that, everybody else was not listening to them niggas. That's the reason why they don't have one album that was gone.
Alright. But so who would you like to work with?
Shit, I fuck with hey, young Mike, hurry up and come to the studio, nigga from Massachusetts, bro. Hurry up and come to the studio.
Hey, tap in.
Oh my God. Like, he my favorite young nigga.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get at him for real. Like,
is there anybody in the city you wouldn't mind working with?
Oh yeah, young Mike for sure. I'm really trying to get them GLB boys. Them niggas hard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, them little GLB niggas hard. Like Third Eye Charm already know what it is. What's up, Superboy? You already know what it is.
What up, Charm? What up? What up?
Yeah,
Tap in with your boy, man.
Me and him been talking about some shit.
For sure.
And then we got Hot Boy, like on the my group, you know what I'm saying? A Shout Fairy Tale Guild. We call ourselves Teen Titans, aka SQ Outlaws. We got some little compilation tape, really, like not only just like our, you know what I'm saying, like our quote unquote guild mates or our so-called rap group, you know what I'm saying, like we got a lot of local artists that are features.
I hear that.
Like we have a lot of them that are features. Like we got G Woods on that hoe. We got Willie the Kid out of Hugo.
Shout out Willie the Kid.
Yeah, like she on that Mercus.
Yeah.
Oh, she's super underrated.
Very, very underrated. Very underrated.
Like the underrated niggas is the niggas I'm trying to record with, really. Like they.
My boy say he trying to tap in with the underdogs.
Yeah, all y'all, boy, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is, man.
Hey man, we came to a section, man, into NDO radio, man, that I like to do with artists when they come through. It's called Did You Know? It is a short answer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
just
hard.
one or two things, you know, that pops up in your mind, man, and it's just a way to get into where the artists and the fans can kind of get to know each other a little bit. So man,
Oh, that's hard. What's up?
so man, let me pop it off, man. What's your favorite soda?
Oh, man, I've been trying to quit drinking sodas.
I
Like
hear
when
you.
I did have a favorite
Them
soda,
bitches is hard to quit
for very
unhealthy
unhealthy reasons, Sprite, 7-Up, Sierra Mist was my favorite soda.
Already. So what's your favorite food?
Nigga, if I could not suffer the consequences and I have a brain freeze and I have lactose intolerant, no bad side effects, and if I just died and God just opened the door and said, hey, you can just eat this forever, nigga, and you just no suffer, no drawbacks, ice cream.
Ice cream?
I swear to God, like,
For
so long as it's
real?
not Rocky Road, no. Like,
Oh,
ice cream.
yeah,
Like, it don't
ice
matter
cream.
what flavor it is, chocolate, like, Neapolitan, I hope to God said that shit right. Chocolate, vanilla, cookies and cream, mint, chocolate chip, all that shit. I'm an ice cream nigga. I got high one time, I ate a whole tub,
Damn.
like, this big type shit.
Hey man, my lactose intolerant wouldn't allow me to eat a whole tub of ice
It was
cream.
big as a miniature radio though. That's what I meant by a mini tub though. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I call brain freeze midway through, rolled another blend up, and then still end up running through that whole thing. Just 3 different flavors.
Now, who's your favorite NFL team? Now, be careful who you say now. Be careful now.
I am a Raiders and Patriots fan.
A Raiders and Patriots fan.
I'm talking about since they was Oakland though.
Yeah. Okay. Who's your favorite NBA team?
All time Lakers. I was always Lakers and 76ers and the Warriors.
Already. I feel you.
If it was
The Lake
one
Show,
team chose, like fuck them niggas right now, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro.
Hey, get it together. Come on, bro. Hey, my nigga can't do too much more, man. He tired.
That's why I've been trying to tell everybody. I really don't want to be in LA for
man.
that reason. Cause if he was gonna go out like that, I'd rather him do that somewhere else.
In Cleveland, he should go home.
Oh God! Hey, man.
Go home. Don't do that to the Lakers.
You really didn't need to play for LA.
No, come on, bro. You didn't.
I'd rather play against you, not you on my team. That's no disrespect, bro. Cause you been on your shit. You ain't got shit else to prove. Like,
man, so what's your favorite restaurant? We getting baked in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Really, that's tough because like Eddie Soul Food John, Eddie Asian John, like that's Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese. That's all that. Any one of them, anything that involves sushi, like, you know what I'm saying, all types of like diners, like buffets.
So you like mom and pop spots?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, pop up. Hey, that's
especially
some of the
if
best
you're in Louisiana,
food
you
go
can like,
anywhere.
go to a Chicken John, you go to a mom and pop spot on the corner.
Yeah.
Hey, fast food restaurants, y'all gotta step y'all shit up.
Hey man, speaking of fast food restaurants, bro, I don't know if you have it, but when I go through, I have to deal with a bunch of rude ass motherfucking people.
Oh, cause they have it rough. You know what I'm
ask
saying?
for some ketchup or some honey mustard.
Why y'all charging 35, 45 cents for ketchup?
And then you got attitude.
Y'all making millions of dollars. Why y'all overcharging? Oh, if you getting sauce, we gotta charge you 35 cents.
Nigga,
y'all don't need that shit.
Even if you want to charge me charge me the 35 cents, but be nice to me when you ask me for some extra money.
Hey, that's
at the
cool.
window.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
though.
You already charging me $30, $40. I get to the window.
As a former fast food worker, I will say this.
I was in management.
Y'all gotta think about what this man is saying. And he said he was in management, and I used to work fast food. A lot of you niggas, the reason why most of y'all have a bad day at work is because y'all want to come to work because y'all don't want to come to work. I understand that there are people that are
But they can go work at a warehouse.
You don't want to come. You don't want to come.
Construction.
Firstly, people out there in the world do not come take your anger out on fast food workers. They have it rough communicating with each other 24/7, and they will be rude with you when you open door and all this other type of shit. But that don't give you the the audacity to fuck with their food, be rude to them.
I mean, but everybody gonna have a bad day.
Yeah, that's all the way around too. Everybody gonna have a bad day.
I'm not expecting you.
But if y'all a team, like say y'all see each other every day, 8 to 10 hours a day, and there's some
y'all should have some type of flow going.
Some type of flow, some type of chemistry, some type of bond. Really,
something, bro.
Some of y'all niggas been working there for 10 years.
That's what's wrong with
some of y'all niggas been working there.
Oh my god, ain't no chemistry, man.
See, you told me not to talk about no football team, but you gonna talk about my favorite basketball team, bro. This some shit, man.
Hey, you know,
that's some shit, man.
Man, say, you know.
Hey, but hey, y'all see people talk about us, bro. Y'all can't. Hey, man, like
it sounds about like how people talk about Dallas. But that's a different story.
Hey, y'all got it rough. Even with 5 Super Bowls, y'all got it rough, bro. People don't fuck with y'all for some reason.
It's not that they don't fuck with us. I believe that Cowboy haters are Cowboys fans that are tired of getting their heart broke. That's why come on, bro. That's why they tuning into the game.
Is it really like that, y'all? Y'all tell the truth.
Come on, I'm telling the truth.
I found out y'all low-key undercover Cowboys fans.
Man, go
I got down to drop a Cowboy blood. Hey, look, formerly though, I will say this. I was fucking with the niggas at one point in time where Troy Aikman
exactly.
quarterback.
Exactly.
Then the Texas nigga, everybody fucked with the Cowboys.
At one point, at one point people were fucking with the Cowboys, and then the Cowboys went on a slump, and niggas was like, "Fuck it."
I didn't start really fucking with other teams when I played.
You asked them what team they like, and ask them about their players. They can't name nobody, but they can tell you everything about Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott. They can tell you about
players.
Come on, man.
Derek Carr, Amari Cooper.
Okay.
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack, I feel that.
Y'all suck for trading that nigga.
Nick Chubb. Niggas don't never talk about Chubb. Chubb hard, bro.
Hard in the bitch.
He hard.
Hard in the bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas hard. Then let's really talk about the Jaguars though. The underrated niggas. Really? Well, and then with me watching sports and shit like that too, I might got my favorite team, but I'm fans of niggas around the league though, and I watch everybody.
I'm starting to get that way. At one point, it was just only Dallas Cowboys.
I was always like that though.
But now lately,
like I will always try to catch a
to
Packers game because Brett Favre is like my favorite quarterback ever.
Yeah.
And he didn't play for the Raiders. He only played for Minnesota, New York, and Green Bay. Obviously,
I can never cheer for 2 teams that I'll never cheer for. And that's Green Bay Packers.
Oh, that's
and the
tough.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, Bird game. Let's not leave my niggas out. Let's not leave my niggas out.
I will not cheer for them. I won't.
Hey, them been my niggas for the
Packers,
longest too.
What got me with the
like
Packers
the Raiders
was
and
the
the
dance
Eagles.
calling game. That's what got me with the Packers.
The Raiders, the Patriots, and the Eagles was like the only teams I would ever consistently watch.
I feel that.
Ever. They were the only teams I would.
Hey, you gotta watch some Cowboys, man. It's
I be watching them too though.
Yeah.
I've been watching what they've been going through. I just wish they.
Man, I done got a side.
Jerry Jones, stay out the way. Let your coaches coach, my boy.
I done got a sidetrack, man. Let's get back to the Did You Know. What's your favorite shoe?
Since I found out Jordan don't fuck with niggas like that.
That's cap.
You don't think he fuck with niggas?
That's cap. Niggas said that because there's a Michael Jordan that owns private prisons, but it's not our Michael Jordan. I'm sure he got some money in there, but
so he just wants to slay their nigga name?
Come on, man.
Y'all
I mean, I truly believe he ain't fucking with niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? He a billionaire. He ain't got time for that shit. You know? But yeah. So you say the Jordan, what do you have a particular Jordan? Because my favorite Jordan is the 13.
The 13 is hard. I can't decide out of 13s.
Favorite shoe.
I can't decide out of 13s, the 4s, the 5s.
The list goes on.
The 8s, the 7s, the 9s. Hey, the 9s harder than the bitch too.
Hey, is this safe to say that Jordan has the hardest shoe collection ever?
Yeah.
Ever.
The only competitor is Nike, really. Nike's. It did come.
I mean, that's where it came from.
I mean, if you count, yeah. So
it came from Nike, so.
But that's Jordan though. Jordan added that to Nike. Nike wasn't on this shit before Jordan. But you said Jordan collection.
The Jordan collection is the dopest shoe collection ever. Niggas is still standing in line for shoes he released in the 90s.
But I'm doing that with Air Maxes and Reeboks too though.
Air Maxes is my shit.
I got on all blacks right now.
Me, Air Max and slides.
I got my eye on a black, white, and gray pair right now.
Man.
For real.
So, what's your favorite dream car? Or what's your dream car? And I say your favorite. What's your dream car?
It's hard to decide. I got a list. None of these cars, there's maybe one car that's after the year 2016. And it's in 2016. it's maybe one car that's on this list that is a 2016. All these other cars are like 2004 back.
Okay.
And so that means the moment that nigga really turned up and really turned up, everything you can see about car collection is not.
Anything 2004.
I ain't gonna cap. It gotta be a clean ass Bugatti or something like that. That I like for me to actually get one of them hoes or Ferrari.
I think Bugattis and shit like that overrated. Supercars.
Yeah, the 80s.
I mean, a nigga like me, I got a family. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got 4
Ferrari,
children.
though, have you seen the 1985 Ferrari though?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, so look.
Turn on the one where the lights go.
Yeah, them hoes
the
hard.
spy movie.
Everything that's like 2007 and
cheaply made.
And now when they start making them electrical and shit, that shit, fuck no, nigga.
I mean,
my first favorite car I would say is a 2003 Ford GT Cobra.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
That's my first. The second was a 68 Mustang GT.
68. Alright, for sure.
Third, see, a 2003 Corvette.
Now, this question right here, all the weed heads like this one. It take a little bit. What's your favorite weed strain?
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite weed strain?
No, because so long as it look good and so long as it. Oh yeah, well I have my favorite type of weed. If it stick together and it sticks to my head, it's just hard to break down. That's my favorite weed. But if it look good and it smell good and it smoke good,
that's what you want.
Yeah, it don't.
I feel you.
It don't matter at all. The streets love.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
The streets love it though, like. Yeah, for real.
So, TV shows or movies?
That's tough. That's too tough because it's like because my favorite TV shows have movies that I really fuck with, and I can and then when you look at it, if everything's lore based, if everything's lore based, it makes it hard to decide. It's all one world, and for me, I'm stuck. I'm stuck with that because you got say they got Rush Hour, right?
Hey man, I love Rush Hour, bro.
Listen, imagine if they had like a 50-something, or not even a 50-something, like after they made the last Rush Hour. When did the last Rush Hour come out?
Shit, don't give me the line. Early 2000s.
Right, like 2003. Like 2003. So after 2003, we got 2000.
Hell no, I don't think that was that early.
No, yeah,
Rush Hour 3.
Just about, yeah.
Hell no, let me go.
Let me check.
Hey Siri, when did Rush Hour 3 come out?
Here's what I found.
Was it 2003?
No, it didn't even come up. Like, I guess she didn't understand what I had going.
Just say like Rush Hour 3.
Rush Hour 3. 2007.
2007?
2007. That was my senior year.
That's hard. Because I was like 11, like right at the toe.
Hey,
trying to figure out how
let's start talking about the early 2000s DSR like they wasn't hard, nigga. What?
No, DSR period hard.
Man, come on,
when
man.
When the niggas really first started out, they crashed the underground scene though.
Damn, man.
Everybody in Texas, when they really wanted to rap. Yeah. Every nigga in Texas, if you started out rapping before, like after DSR came out, you have some sort of traces of DSR in your bloodline.
For sure.
Go to the doctor, go get tested. You gonna see, nigga. Swear to God.
Sure.
Tum made me ask. Tum really was the first rapper to make me try to put lines on paper.
Man, Tum used to make a nigga want to turn the club up too. What? Hey, when that tussle came on, hey, that tussle came on, niggas started regrouping with his niggas because you don't know what the fuck finna pop off. You know
not even that whole, like we say the streets aside, ballin', the streets aside,
come on, man.
Call it, the sun, let's see what you ate. Like, let's see what you ate, nigga. Oh my God, nigga.
Come on,
what
man.
the fuck? Hey, shout out DSR, my nigga.
Real, for real.
Real muddy water shit, real muddy cup shit, real Texas shit, like real Southside shit.
Real. Man, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I watch too much Dragon Ball Z, so it's hard to decide. Them niggas can do everything.
I feel you.
These niggas can read bars, they shoot energy balls out their head, they can fly, they can run fast, they can lift heavy objects, they can do everything. So it's like, but if I had to pick out of one, or is that what you said? If I had to pick just one?
Yeah, just pick one. Yeah.
If I touch you, I get to copy your shit and keep it.
So what?
if I touch you, you have a superpower. Say if you can fly, it all got no powers. If I touch you, not only do I still got the same thing that I can do, I can fly too.
Nigga, what?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'm that nigga. Oh God, I'm the
nigga
evil.
hit me over the head with
I'm
one.
an evil ass nigga, but you
That
see
nigga
this
said,
all
I'm
that.
gonna touch you and gain your power. So does the nigga lose his shit too? Or you just grab it?
Nah.
My nigga
Cause that be
just grab
cheating.
it. Yeah, that be cheating.
That be cheating.
No, for sure.
Because you gonna eventually come across a nigga that can do that. And if I can touch that nigga, ooh, now he can't do his shit, but I got his shit.
Dang.
Ooh, hey nigga. Ooh.
Hot boy, get up in this time, that my boy. You the pussy like hanging while my hot boy.